going on, everybody? Putting together a video of the drawer and bed system I recently finished building for this Ram 2500 Power Wagon. This is the second one I've ever built. I built another one for another truck, which was a lot more basic, but pretty proud of how this one turned out. So let's go check it out. So what I've done here is I've got 3/4 inch plywood making up all of the sections, and what I've done is I've put a fire extinguisher here where it's really quick and easy to access the minute you open up the tailgate, and this is mounted on a quick mount, so it's really easy to take this off. Next up is the drawer system. Now before, with the Tacoma, I actually had 2 drawers, and I almost was going to go that route with this as well, but I said that I liked having this big open area. If I need to, then it works out really well as an extra sleeping area, plenty of space for storage. Also, if you're just trying to get out of the weather, storms, wind, whatever, you can hop on up here, sit down, eat some food. This can act as a bench if you need it to. But back to the drawer system. Here I've got some heavy duty drawer slides, and they're locking. You push the tab down, and I added this little handle because it does get pretty heavy. And we've got 2 dividers. This first section I'm kind of using is a general storage, shovels. You can see I've got the window scraper here. I'll probably put things that I just need quick, easy access to, maybe like a frequent drawer, jackets, whatever, depending on the type of adventure, kind of maybe like a flex section. And then the rear section here, I've got all of the recovery gear, extra tools, air tubes. Zooming into the corner here, I've got the air compressor quick connects. So here's where you can plug in the air tubes, and then we have the toggle switch for on and off for the compressor itself. Before on the Tacoma, I had mounted it inside of the hood, which was a cool location. It worked out really well, but it was a little bit of a stretch to get in there to find the switch and not burn myself at the same time. The engine is hot, it's hot inside of the engine bay. It worked out, and don't regret putting it there. But with a Ram 2500, it's just such a bigger vehicle, and I just couldn't picture myself always reaching in there, and I'd need a ladder. And so I wanted something a little easier, and back here in the truck bed has been working out really nicely. ARB actually has this really nice plate which mounted here into the plywood, and yeah, it's been really good. And then I can actually flip up this little access door here, which gets us into my wiring. And it's probably a little dark, but the compressor is just back mounted right here, and then I have all the wiring goes up through the bed frame and is wired under the truck all the way up to the hood where the battery is. This next part I'm pretty proud of. Definitely is not an original idea. I did a lot of research online. This fridge is just a little bit too tall. If it's closed, kind of how it's set up right now, fully back, then I can open up the lid and access things. But most of the time, I'm gonna wanna have the slide open. This is the same slide I used on the Tacoma, but if I try to open the lid, it's gonna hit the topper. So I needed some way to angle the fridge when it's open. So check this out. We're using spring-loaded hinges. She's like 15 bucks a piece. Super cheap. But it gives us that rotation to then put the fridge at an angle. And then when you want to come on and grab a snack, grab some food, you can open it unobstructed. Everything's strapped down so the fridge doesn't slide around. I've mounted a strap which kind of gives it a little bit of tension, and it's not completely necessary, but what it does do is prevents this from hitting the truck, the tailgate. It's just millimeters from the edge there. So it just gives it a little bit of dampening, protects the tailgate a little bit. And coming back a little bit further, I've got the power station mounted in the rear, kind of away from everything, and that straps down. I built two little access doors in the back here. So this first one, I have a little cubby here, which has some recovery gear. And there's a hole I drilled right here for the power cable to route through and not get pinched by anything. And so that, we can go back this way, that power routes all the way over here to the truck bed power in the corner there, which is right next to the air compressor. We've got another access door. And for now, what I have here is a lot of my diesel heater supplies. That connects into the trailer. We've got a water jug, a lantern, and I have tons more space in here. So still trying to figure out everything that I want to have back here. That's where we're at today. Really liking it. It's not over the top, fairly basic, but it's functional. It works great. And I'll probably continue to evolve it and shift and add things here and there as I find the need. Otherwise, I would love to hear your thoughts about the build. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them my way. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the trail.